My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire Downfall. We're going to be continuing with the Hexaghost in Ascension 4. Let's pop that one off up there and see what we get. 7 max HP, random rare relic, or obtain a random rare card. I still love the idea of obtain a random rare card just because it gives us a little bit of a direction, a little bit of a nudge in a direction to actually start building. And especially as I'm exploring the character still. Yeah, look, it takes many more runs to actually feel like I have comfortably explored a character. We are so far from that point, which means there will still be experimentation and probably failure due to that experimentation. So do I want to roll the die? Yeah. 6th seal, first space 6th seal. At the end of combat, gain an additional seal card reward. 6th seal at... It's the... Okay, wow, what do? We can't go for elites. We avoid all elites. We need to go for every other fight that we can, and... Okay, cool, I found my path. Let's upgrade Float and Soul Burn for the extra early damage. Guess I'm gonna float past. Yeah. Nah, I'll just kill the frontliner. The seal has to be played every time I draw it. I love the double attack defend working out so well there. Let's float past, advance, and then triple attack for the kill. Maybe I take a Sword of Night or a Shield of Night just for damage. Another 6th seal. Oh, God. Oh, God. I have to try. It seems so fun. I simply must. Yeah. Those will help keep me alive, even with the regret. Okay. Well, here's the really annoying thing. It's 6th seal. And just end my turn. I take 12 damage here. Then it's 6th seal. I end my turn. I take 4 damage here. Starting to notice some sort of a pattern. Okay. Yeah. We're all good. Here and now, the gainer lose the strength when you advance or retract. Okay. I wonder if you have like a previously ignited active ghost flame, at the start of your next turn you advance. Does that happen before or after here and now? I don't want to find out in this deck. 5th seal upgrades random cards. I'm not taking another 6th. Maybe I just need to very quickly get... Okay, I'm gonna go 5th first. I'm gonna very quickly try and get 1 seal done. I'm taking the absolute safest path that I can while I try and do this. Defense. I have enough attacks in the next hand. Hopefully I don't get the 6th seal. I got the 6th seal. Okay, I may end up using the fire potion to help hasten this kill. Never mind, we good. Third and second. First and fourth. So wait, I have... fourth. One. Third and second. So I'm now missing just third and second. Sick third. Should have checked this first just in case. Okay. Take this. Hit a rest up. Shuriken. Can I use the Shuriken? Shuriken. Do we just third defend here? Gain additional combat reward at the end of combat. I worry if we don't get at least 1 6th seal by the boss time, we've already killed the deck with the amount of seals we've put in here. Why? Remember when I said I was going to lose due to experimentation? Just want you to keep that in mind as we move forward here because, ouch. Bright Ritual seems like it'll be good for setting up. That is to say, setting up all of our rituals. Okay. I'm happy with the Juzu bracelet here, I think. Let's rest. At least while we're doing all of this, we are upgrading most of the cards in the deck as well. I'll take 10 damage for a 6th seal. I think that's probably worth. Seal again now. Let's go Seer. Bright Ritual, just getting some extra energy. I can defend float, but it's not really gonna matter, so float. Yeah, I played all of that and I forgot how that was actually gonna work there. Whoops. Quick Study's very powerful. That could probably help me with the boss. Flash of Steel is just comfortable to have in the deck, though. Then cut a unupgraded strike. Okay. Easy 6th seal. The spiked energy drink is actually going to make it a lot easier to play those seals, so I'm very grateful for that. Hey, my gosh. Okay, very grateful. Let's get sealed up. I mean, it's not like I can defend against this anyway. And defend and float advance. Yeah, get all that out there. Inferno Potion, ignite the Inferno Ghost Flame. Another ethereal card. Maybe Shield of the Night right now. Okay, we have first, fourth, third, fifth, sixth. Okay, second is a completion for us. Let's take another first, and then the second here. And then we can get the... We can get it, hopefully, in this fight. First, attack. Have to attack first, just in case it's... No, but if it is 6... We have 2 6 seals. We don't have to play it. No, wait, but if we draw the 5th seal, we don't trigger it. But if we draw the 4th, it's a lot better. I think I just have to play the odds on that one. Well, this is just an awful hand. There is no way I can play the whole seals. I drew all of them at the same time. Ugh. Really? This had to be how this went? Fifth and defend, I guess. God, Snackaway would be so good right now. Snacko would be so good right always, though. To be fair to the Snacko. Advance here, then bop, bop, bop. At least we heal for 14 at the end of this battle. Hexaguard's pretty good for the extra defense we desperately need right now if we're going to do this. Come on, hopefully I can get it done in this battle. It's probably going to require, like, lessening the battlefield to just be one enemy early on here. Yeah. Well, as it turns out, that was never going to happen. So we're just... second and third, or sixth? I think I'll sixth. Yeah, fourth and sixth. Fourth and that were in the same hand here as well. Just try and get as many of them out as possible. Fifth and first. And we win. Entropic and Strength, that might actually carry us through the fight that we need it to. We have 2 firsts already, right? Sort A to Z. Yeah, we do. Okay, we can't take any of this. We can't take any seal rewards, really, until we get one of the seals complete. I'm gonna advance and fourth, first, and defend. We miss a sixth, but we could still actually complete this, theoretically. Shield of the Knight and a first seal. We'll have the Hexaguard cast itself next turn. Or at least put a card in next hand. Third and second. Hang on. We have first and fourth. So literally it's just fifth and sixth are in the next hand. We need those to be in separated hands. We can't separate their hands. I think I know what this has to be. We need to use Bright Ritual to be able to play them next turn, which means I need to ignite another Ghost Flame. Actually, another 2 Ghost Flames this turn. I can't ignite 2 Ghost Flames this turn. No, I can. Because then it's 5th Seal and then Bright Ritual the turn after. So literally just don't draw any of the seals. Dang. That was always going to be a huge problem. Okay, so now that that's happened, I'm going to ignite the Inferno Ghost Flame and then drink this, looking for the ability to model the highest cost cards in my hand, sure. And then I just need 5th Seal to become 2 cost. Sorry, 1 cost, rather. There we go. I play 6th Seal next turn, and I've broken the seal. And then I die. We did it! Yeah! We did it! Raise your max HP by 10. And now we're about to die. Wait, are we? Enemy certain trying. Is there any way I can make my way out of this? Certainly float past first. That's enough. We're going to need to Bright Ritual here for more defense. I need to put another defend in the deck. So I'm going to play both of those and then play Bright Ritual. Float. Incoming damage is what? I got 30 health, right? So yeah, I'm already dead. So I have to float to try and look for defense. We found it. Advance and then use that, allowing us to then take a strike. If we get to the next floor and with a full heal, as well as having the relic that we did, we're already dead. Never mind. We're so deceased. This is a lot of damage for an enemy to be capable of doing as a first boss, even on Act 4. It was 12 per, so 12 per as well as the first attack, as well as, yeah, it was, that's pretty brutal. We'll go for another run. I wanted to see how we could go with that. Like, you get given that at the very start space. We even managed to get one of them together, but unfortunately died thereafter. I had to try. Probably take a 2 elite path here. Take the one with the early shop, actually. And so I'm going to try and benefit. Float always feels like an essential early upgrade. You get so much control over what you do with it. Well, I mean, look, I'm going to take all of the money down and then try and extremely benefit from it all in this store. And float past. Great. Then sear and attack. Actually, sorry. That should have been attack, just so that I can get to my next orb. I thought the sear was going to be more damage, but I forgot that I was going to be activating a Ghost Flame. Then floats, advance, then strike. We don't have a power, so hopefully we're looking for float here. Wow. Thanks, game. Not great there. At least we get a removal. Pocket Sentry. First time you're attacked each turn. Gain an energy and draw a card, retract. So this immediately retracts after it plays, so you get to draw an energy and gain a card. I like that. I like that. Take that. I'm gonna cut an Icky from the deck naturally. Do I take a Pocket Sentry just because it's good? 7 damage to a random enemy or weak to all enemies. Yeah, it's so good. And then I guess I'm just gonna hope that I find more shops. Well, it'll weaken the enemy next turn. Actually, maybe I do want to wait. Yeah, no, but I have all those Ickies and the Devil's Dance in the deck. No, but the Devil's Dance is just a free card right now. It's nothing else. So, fine. Okay, at least we got, what, both Ickies out? Yeah, at least we managed to get those sorted. And we even got you weak on the turn that you stood up. I mean, it's gonna be a lot worse, certainly. Those 2 attacks actually give me 6 blocks, so they're better than the individual defend. To advance and then triple up an attack, and then I just have to play 3 energy next turn, right? Right? Just be strike, defend, defend. I mean, that is the best I can do, but it won't kill the enemy. So this will have to do it instead. Whetstone, upgrade 2 attacks. Love to see that. Rain of Embers, deal 5 damage and apply 5 soul burn to a random enemy X times. So Power from Beyond. I'm gonna take Power from Beyond early. And the reason for that is literally just because I've never taken a Power from Beyond early before. A hell of a lot of card removal here. Loving that. Stack all of the soul burn. Oh god, you're not even really going to defend, are you? Worthy Sacrifice. Choose an attack or skill to exhaust. Add a random card of the opposite type into your hand. Upgrade it costs 1 less. That is not it costs 1 less this turn, but it costs 1 less. Again, because I've never taken it before. Let's do it. Bag of Preparation, the start of combat, draw 2 additional cards. Yeah, that's a huge relic. Huge relic pickup right there. Innate. We have no other retract cards in the deck, so that doesn't really make sense yet. We'll make the Worthy Sacrifice. Making cards that cost 1 less. Strike floats. Advance will retract and then sear. The reason we wanted to retract there was to get back to the Searing Ghost Flames, because we intend to just play attacks this turn. I'll Worthy Sacrifice the defend so that I get another attack. Oh, great. Pretty much the perfect attack. $20? 20 is not enough, is it? 20 is enough. Especially if you end up drawing that. Bronze Scales at the start of combat, or rather start each combat with 3 thorns. Put an ethereal card from your exhaust pile into your hand. See, that is just like constantly get back Power of Beyond. Break the Emerald for a point of dex. I have so much money. So many cards in this deck that desperately want upgrades because I intend on using them multiple times. Okay, fine. Let's retract back to this. I'm going to worthy sack the defend. Every ethereal card in your exhaust pile. That didn't really happen. So then I just attack, and sear. Hitting him for another 5 damage. Guess I gotta float and do nothing so that I can double strike easily there and then defend again. Or wait, rather. Worthy sack another defense. Getting a sword and knight. Colorless potion as well as Haunted Hand, Spectral Spark, Thermal Transfer. Apply 6 soul burn. If the active Ghost Flame is ignited, extinguish it and return this card to your hand. When you retract, you extinguish things anyway, so don't think that's going to be super relevant. Haunted Hand, however, we could use it effectively just cut severely down the size of the deck if we don't want. I think that is the best value of Haunted Hand. The fact that it does that for you. We'll do nothing there because we got the strikes. So then double strike. I'll throw out a defend. And right, we got an incineration that costs 1. That would have been pretty good as well. Should blade it. Oops. Fourth seal. Gain an additional potion reward at the end of combat. I don't want it interfering with what else I'm doing in this deck. It's good, certainly. Don't want it interfering, though. I mean, let's put the ethereal card back in hand and draw 2 more cards. Making basically the whole deck disappear. Advance here, and then drop a defend. We lose a lot of things here that don't really matter to me. And hell, we burn out an Icky that it matters to me because we burnt it out, and that's good. Launching Echo for even more damage there. Let's go past, advance. Yeah, good. Spiked energy drink as well as speedrunning whenever you advance, gain 2 block. Heat shield. Apocalypse now. Lose 6 HP, gain 2 energy. The Inferno Ghost Flame becomes active. How often do I suddenly want to activate the Ghost Flame, the Inferno Ghost Flame? Not really often. I don't really build that up. That's not really the plan here. In fact, we're not really utilizing our Ghost Flames. We're not even going around the circle, so the Inferno Ghost Flame does no damage. What if this was advance or retract? No, it's not advance or retract. Okay, I can't take any of them then. Please shop. Nope. 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 Happy flower, though. I have a couple energy problems in this deck occasionally, so I'm certainly glad to see it. Double attack here is another 6 block. I will do that. This fight can get pretty hairy if we stay here for too long. fast forward. No, backtrack smack says retract though. Finally, we have something in the deck that says retract. I'm not going to worry about that, Icky. We'll burn that out later. Defend and float, advance, strike and strike. Don't need to backtrack smack here. We'll, because next turn we've even got the Devil's Dance, so we're going to be able to complete a fair few of these Ghost Flames. Okay. It's Haunted Hands. Nightmare Vision back the Haunted Hand and do it again. Really finding the right stuff here. Let's burn this defends. Okay. So we strike. Step through. Then we'll backtrack smack back to the previous one. Throw out a single defend. It's a hell of a lot of damage to take. Okay. Double strike. Then I'm going to retract. This is my first time actually doing like a real retract build, but it's not awful. It's contributing certainly enough value so far. Strike and to a step through. Now I'll backtrack smack back to that previous one so I can keep striking. Especially with the enemy buffing before the attack there and not being certain if I'm going to kill them this turn. Step through actually seems like a really, really just good choice to have in a build like this. Time warp when you advance or retract, return this. Hexa level is actually really good as well. Time warp's too good to turn down there though. Gain an energy at the start of each of your turns. Soulburn takes 4 turns to activate. Or a Black Star. I honestly think we can go Black Star here. I think if we can hunt enough elites to really justify this Black Star, maybe 3 this floor. There's a great 3-path as well. Bunch of rests as well, so it's even quite safe to do. Oh, we got a lot of money as well. I really want to see an early shop. Okay. I'm going to worthy sack this defend and see if I get an attack that's worth more value for the sneaky. Sadly, not really. But if nothing else, it's a decent amount of damage for the Gremlin Leader here. Okay. Time Warp. Devil's Dance, going back to this and then getting a Time Warp. And then I'll backtrack smack, activating that and then moving backwards as well. And then I'm a Time Warp. I'm moonwalking my way through this whole build right now. It's wild. Screw it. I retract again. Time Warp. Haunted Hand. And we got rid of an Icky. Could have been worse. Could have been way worse. Ethereal card from my exhaust pile into my hand. Oh, sure. We'll take the Haunted. Then backtrack smack there. This will also retract here because otherwise we won't have the ability to kill the frontliner. This is so weird. Time warp before we do any retracting. Let's change this sear. Phantom Fireball. The enemy has Soulburn detonated. Okay, not relevant. Guess we'll retract with this one though. Hit you with that and then backtrack smack to do another retract. What is this? What am I doing? It confuses me. I'm not playing it up. That the fact that this is working is strange to me. Catch up. If only that retracted as well. The end of combat's heal for 7 HP. No, it gets in my way. Just need to find more cards that say retract. Welp. Devil's Dance. Hit you with that, and then a backtrack smack. Nice. Put Time Warp in, and then I'll float backwards again. Time Warp Strike. It's also worth the sacrifice to defend, because we're definitely going aggressive here. Sure. Haunted Hands. We'll bring back Haunted Hand again. Destroy more. Get another defend out of the deck. Can we get some more retracts in here, please? Please, just anything that says retract, please. I'm absolutely desperate. It's so good in this deck. I'll take a Haunting Echo as well. No, Google, I wasn't talking to you. We'll put you down in the other area. Model the 2 highest cost cards in your hands. That does not exist. That is to say, high cost cards in our hands. We're starting to build enough around Devil's Dance that it being innate is now important. Start with a Haunted Hand. Time Warp. Okay, we'll Time Warp. Haunted. Or retract. Time Warp. Strike. Strike. Backtrack. Activating this one and retracting again. And then after I retracted, it moved me back forward because when you activate or when you ignite the Inferno Ghost Flame, when ignited, deal 4, then extinguish. If this is active, advance. Yes, but it wasn't active. Wait, so why did I advance back to that? Because I retracted. At least there goes an Icky. Everything's okay now that I can actually retract past this. So put the Haunted Hands back in ours. Ooh, Ghost Lash. I mean, the frontliners are already dead to its own thorns. Or its own attack against my thorns. Okay. We backtrack smack to get back to this one. Then Ghost Slash and Haunting Echo in order to hit out a bunch of Soulburn. Then we retract again. And they're dead. So we've killed 2 elites so far and taken 2 damage on this floor. Ornamental Fan. When have you played 3 attacks in a single turn game for block? And Ink Bottle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw a card. Yes, thank you. Don't think I need a second Haunting Echo. I'm trying to keep the deck pretty lean. I do want to guarantee another shop, though. So I'm going to cut out here. Okay. Devil's Due. Then we backtrack smack just to try and get as far away as possible. Attack, attack. And of course, now we're back to the Inferno Ghost Flame. Oops. Let's retract again. Good. Double strike is good. From Beyond. Yeah, we can throw that out. Seer defends. And then lose the Icky and Power from Beyond as well. Haunted Hand is so good. Nice. Fairy in a Bottle number 2. The hand contains another ethereal card. Gain 8 block after 8 block. The Ghost Shield here, pre-upgraded, actually may already be enough. That's a lot of defense, and that is kind of what we're missing in this deck right now. It's perfect. I don't think I need a second save from a death. Ooh, 4-plated armor. Yep. Don't have the Broken Wing statue for them here, unfortunately. Except to gain a Cultist Potion, Ritual Dagger. It's relatively likely I would be able to grow Ritual Dagger pretty good at this point. Rather pretty well at this point. Damage doesn't really matter on that. It's things like the Haunted Hand that still really matter for the upgrades. In fact, it's exactly things like the Haunted Hand. I think I might even actually bail out of an elite fight here in order to go for... No, no, no. It's 2 relics. It's 2 relics, Ryan. It's 2 relics you're turning down in order to do that. Okay. Devil's Dance first. Backtrack, smack track. Okay. Getting them all down on turn 1 there. Worthy on the defend, getting us a Ghost Lash. Nice, nice. We'll Time Warp, then retract again. Time Warp, Ghost Lash. Into a Haunted Hand for... This is fine. We just play anything that we still want to keep. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Retract builds are a lot more powerful than I was giving them credit for, but also Haunted Hands, I took it in my first run and I was like, yeah, this is great. I would like to revise that and say it is not just great, it is actually so ridiculously good. I need to make it clear. It is amazing. Let's bring it back for another 3. Ooh, this might be go for the boss now. Yep. Attack, retract. That's another card, as well as the Time Warp. Then we Ghost Lash, Haunting Echo. Start taking all these easy strikes here. Just love it. What? Whenever an enemy dies, gain an energy and draw a card, as well as the fossilized helix, prevent the first time you lose HP each combat. Ridiculous pickups. I don't need any of those, though. He's gonna be Time Warp first, right? Wait. Right? We Time Warp, strike. Devil starts to retract. Leaves that previous one active. Nice fit. Then we'll... it should have been Time Warp before the backtrack. That's my bad. Put an ethereal card back into your hand. We don't really have those. Okay. Haunting Echo for the double cast here. Can I just hard defend enough? No. But the buffer at least prevents the last two. So glad to actually have a Ritual Dagger kill on the books now. It's gonna get a lot easier. Cards and Ghost Flames apply 2 more Soul Burn. Upgrades to become innate. Not necessary. Alright, now let's see how well this does against you. Devil's Due, go backwards. Float, do it again. Worthy Sack a defend, certainly. As well. Okay, we can backtrack smack to get to this point, then use a strike and a haunting echo. It's actually all of the full defense as well. I don't think I need Ghost Shield in the rest of the deck because obviously I'm not defending anymore, so I'll just defend naturally to increment the ink bottle and then wait. Time Warp finally came up. Unfortunate position for it to be in the very bottom of the deck. Oh god, I shouldn't have played it before that. Now it's at the very bottom of the new deck. Why did I do that? Ugh. Poorly done, my friend. Okay. Backtrack smack our way away from that one. I think we'll also get the defend out of here. Just, ooh. With a crushing Ghost Flame. That's great. Now we don't have an Inferno Ghost Flame. Let's use Nightmare Vision to return Haunted Hands. Then I will float to retract. We can Time Warp Haunting Echo as well. Okay. Let's Haunted Hand before we start backtracking again. We can float that retract and then change another defend. Searing Strike. It's exhausted. Okay, we obviously won't let that exhaust. Let's backtrack smack. Most damage we can get out there, right? Lose this when you advance or retract. Dang. Obviously not what we're looking for here. We'll take another backtrack smack. Also take the Horn Cleat. I think it's back to cutting cards. Get the Icky out of here. And then, honestly, I think I'm just going to save my money for another shop. That Armorer's Tincture is so much block for us. I'm actually also going to take the Essence of Steel because I also have the Threaded Needle, so that's 8 passive armor. That could matter in a fight next floor, certainly. Yeah, this is a boss fight right here, certainly. These are so dang aggressive. Our first turns just host so many resources often. Ritual Dagger for the backline. I've got to do that. Thank you, Haunted Hand, for making the rest of this fight so much simpler. Let's destroy that for another attack. And then just go straight for the kill. Advancing guard. I don't think I advance at all. I think I just hard commit to retracting. This is really unfortunate if I can't get all the way to the Time Warp, because then it means the Time Warp will always be whatever cost it happens to pick up. So see, that is a decent amount of soul burn right there. Ouch. I'll play the Ghost Shield, just leave it in the deck. Burn all the rest of them. Come on, Time Warp. 1 cost or 0. Two is pretty harsh. Ethereal card back into my hand. Haunted Hand for a bunch of draw? Sure. I mean, it's ethereal, so I have to play that anyway. I was gonna see if I could get to the Ritual Dagger kill this turn. More retracts. There have to be other things that say retract on them, right? Float past it in the reverse direction. Then we can strike, retract, and defend. So, point of strength for you already. Starting to get worried. Track smack past that. Time Warp, finally we got you. You should now just be able to jump back and forth the Time Warp. I'd really love a Shuriken myself, actually, if we could get one. Just put an early question in for one of those. Haven't got enough soul burn on the enemy for that to be huge. Okay, with burning out almost this entire deck. Yep. Certainly start with the retract. If we're going to do any more draw this turn, we need to make sure that the time warp happens afterwards. I can just bring back Haunted Hand. Okay, so time warp, Haunting Echo. And then I'll bring back and play Haunted Hand. Okay. Definitely Ghost Shield. Backtrack. And we'll float for nothing. Then add a Power from Beyond back into the hands. Getting another hit out there. We do lose a backtrack smack here. Quite blessed to have taken no damage so far. Should be the Soul Flame 2 times. We're setting up just giant heat crushers here. That's the big plan. I'm gonna worthy sack the Ghost Shield now and just go for damage. Ethereal card back into my hands. At this point, probably just the Haunted Hand. Backtrack, then worthy the strike. Searing Wound. They lose HP equal to their... Okay, we're fine. And we can advance back to where we were previously. Time Warp and Haunting Echo. And then we could Heat Crush for 55, or we could just make them take 34 right now. I'm going to make them take 34 right now, and then I'm going to let them die. No, they don't! Oh, they gained block. I forgot about that. It's okay. They'll still die this turn. Should have played 2 cards there. Whoops. Whenever an ethereal card is exhausted, draw 1 card next turn. Wow. And gain in energy. It just had to be that. Transform all of my defense? No, I kind of need the defense. The card that we just picked up, Gifts from the Upgrade, Gifts from the Unknown, does have to be upgraded. Do we just remove 2 strikes from this deck? I think it might just be remove 2 strikes. Okay. 3 elite is the maximum path. I'm going to recall that early on, lest I miss out on the opportunity to do so. Deck's really thin. We probably can't put many boss cards in it. I'll look at 2. Wasn't 2 cost. Certainly Chrono Boost, and then I'm actually just going to leave. That's it. That's enough for us. Chrono Boost and then Devil's Due. We'll Haunted Hand for all of the extra draw here. Gifts from Beyond is already going to play itself. Perfect. Now we actually get to retract away from that. And then its effects are activated rather than it being played. So it won't trigger our Bolstering Ghost Flame here. But we do get Ghostly Gifts. Which should mean most of our hands are just full for the rest of the run. Backtrack. Getting it so that I can do that. Ooh, another Haunting Echo if I want it. certainly get the Haunted Hand there. Okay. It's Time Warp, Retract. Time Warp, Retract. Time Warp, Haunting Echo. Just gonna hit the double strike out there as well. This Ornamental Fan has been so good. Drawing 5 extra cards next turn now. Casual full deck draw. Put an Exhausted Ethereal card back into your hand. I am growing with Chrono Boost, right? Yeah. Trying to make certain that had been happening. Gambling chip at the start of combat, draw, discard any number of cards and then draw that many cards. Force Ignite the active Ghost Flame. Do not advance at the end of this turn. Help set up more retracts. No. I might need 2 more shops. It's theoretically possible. Okay. Devil's Dance backwards. Take a game before we retract. Attack with those 2 for another retract. Alright. Haunted Hand easy here, and then we can even Nightmare to bring back the Haunted Hand. Do it again. Will Worthy sack a defend. We did get a 0-cost attack. That's actually really powerful here. Okay. All I need to do is draw Nightmare Vision. Great. And then I use that to bring back the Ritual Dagger and then kill. I don't think that Ritual Dagger is going to grow the main Ritual Dagger in my deck. Did it? 22, but... I don't know. Right, Ritual. No, not needed. Yeah, I can't just go through and gain every seal here. Chrono Boost on turn 1. Chrono Boost certainly swap the defend as well. That Chrono Boost needs to be upgraded. Fair few things in this deck that still need to be upgraded to be certain. Track Smack gets us the Time Warp. Then I'm going to Haunted Hand to make sure that Time Warp is in the next discard pile. Time Warp, retract. Time Warp into... I mean, I might as well just bring back the Haunted Hand and play it again. Change of defend. Phantom Fireball. I don't want to exhaust that yet. Could he crush in this deck for damage? No, I don't need that. That Gifts from Beyond does not even really need an upgrade. We're certainly going to get it, but it doesn't need it. No curses in the deck at this point, so Nuvu isn't anything. Wow, this is actually a really underwhelming shop. I guess I'm happy to remove a defend. Maybe get a cultist potion for the final fight. Set up some more strength scaling. Okay. I also could have taken the HP beforehand, but we have another shop, and then we have another shop next floor. Well, that's fine. We don't have big hits in the deck anyway. I don't need to exhaust everything there. Do need to here though, because then we attack. And we haven't got the retract here. We'll worthy sack the defend. Expect as well. Yeah. Fine. Haunting Echo and retract. Don't have a single power in the entire deck, so backtrack smack to continue it. That gets us our full 10 draw this turn. We need to get rid of those burns somehow. If only we had some way to make them ethereal. That soul burn is going to hit the next turn while the enemy is actually impossible to damage. Okay, all those burns are now going to get removed. Time warp, retract, retract. Ah, should have time warped in between. Whoops. Ethereal card back in your hand? Sure, I guess. Spectre's Whale. Hang on. Oh, yeah, they played themselves at the end of the turn. So they got out of my hands. Damn them. We actually may just be able to attack enough times here, though. 1, 2, 3. Got him. Blank card. At the start of combat, play a random card from your deck. Would there be any awful options here? Not really. Dex potion for a final fight? Dex does matter, and I don't really have scaling defense. Sure. Break the heck out of both of those. Upgrade the chrono boost so that we get 25% faster? Okay. Devils with a retract. Retract again, and then we can just start hamming it up. Burn basically every other card in the deck because we've already seen our retracts. You get rid of the ritual dagger there. Okay, at least we got the time warp back this time. Time warp. Shield of Knight for the defense. Then we backtrack, getting the time. What? Time warp! My time warp! Fine, I'll go get a haunted hand so I can get back to my time warp. I mean, we have an infinite now, don't we, actually? Time warp, this gets the haunted hand, play haunted hand. Time warp, this gets the haunted hand, play haunted hand. Yeah. Going infinite again! You can't stop the infinite. It's extremely slow, though. So it's... just have to make sure that I play the right one every single time. Time warp into night vision, gets back haunted hand, haunted hand. The chrono boost is just going to constantly be hitting me while I'm doing all of this as well, so it actually does scale. Also, we've got slow on the enemy, so it's scaling as well from that. And then... hey. Oh, it wasn't ethereal. The ritual dagger wasn't ethereal when we did that. Reserved, strawberry, that's another time warp. Yep, that's exactly what we've been looking for. Okay. Interesting. So this is the 6-point brand. Now, I thought that this was all in one turn. I forgot that it doesn't have the in a single turn text on it. So this is now effectively just 1 damage per card you cast. Does that matter for us? Is that worth 290 for us when we already kinda infinite? I would say probably not. Let's go to another merchant, I guess. Whenever you ignite a ghost flame, apply 3 soul burn to a random enemy. Upgrades to become 5. We ignite 10 ghost flames a turn. 10? No, that's over. We don't actually ignite that many ghost flames. Choose a card, remove it from your draw pile. As your hand costs 0. Nothing. I think this one's probably also a cut. We're just getting down to our infinite. Could also take the ritual potion. No, get down to the infinite. Speaking of getting down for the internet, display far too many things here. Okay. We can, let's change the power from beyond right now for an attack. Then we'll haunted hand back, and then can't retract smack there. So with that retract, we can get the first kill and the second as well. 3 intensity. If that was much earlier on, maybe I would have taken that. That's no longer the point of this deck, really. Huh? I played a boss card this turn? When? Oh! Run it? At the start of combat, play a random card from your deck. This doesn't play a random card from your deck. It plays a copy of a random card from your deck. The reason that matters is because I'm pretty sure that most things that say play a card from your deck, play a card from the top of your deck, that kind of thing, use the card, then put it in your discard pile. Which is kind of what I was assuming here. But yeah, I'm more than happy to have a Chrono Boost out here. Oh, could have time warped before that. That's my bad. Do both those. Backtrack. Do it again. Backtrack. One more time. Yeah, retract. Never stop not stopping. Until we're down to our infinite. Time warp, retract again. Nightmare Vision is back, good. I'm actually gonna Nightmare Vision the Chrono Boost? No, we're already killing fast enough. I'm gonna Nightmare Vision the Haunted Hand so that I can get into the new draw pile so that I can those two retract. Those two retract. Those two retract. And then add a, where are you? Haunted Hand back into hand. That and retract. We're doing it again. Perfect. Even when I'm not trying to build infinites. When I'm just trying to check out a cool new deck archetype. Well, here we are. Infinitesville. The necessary sacrifice. A worthy sacrifice. Okay, so yeah, this is me getting a... Oh, that sucks. So I'll change the strike. A rewind? A rewind? Beyonce? Yeah, that's huge. That would be great to have in the deck by itself. I'll accept it here regardless, but gosh, it would be good. I've got to do the retract with the draw attached to it right now. Nightmare Vision, a Haunted Hand, play it again. Don't know why I didn't do that much earlier. Okay, I don't think the ritual battle is much of what we do anymore. And fun. You can even get the kill despite it. And then, start the time warp chain up again. Oh. So what kills this deck? Well, playing it badly and burning out all the cards that we need. That's the most likely thing to kill the deck. So let's hope we don't do that. I'm going to get rid of the Corrupt Cause right now. Yeah, any time warps that I just got would have been incredible. And in fact, we did get some. It's Chrono, then Devil's Dance. Okay. Time warp. I'm going to make a worthy sacrifice of the power from beyond. Getting another time warp? Okay, let's Haunted Hand. Didn't find what I was looking for. Let's Nightmare Vision to get back the Haunted Hands. Let's float and the same time retract. Attacking with those two. Okay, and then we lose all of these. We lose one backtrack smack, but the rest of the deck is stellar. I wonder if as I get better at this character, if I will end up just mainly playing infinites. I could see that possibly being the case, certainly. Okay. It's Nightmare Vision for the Haunted Hands. More Time Warps. We got the backtrack smack still in hand. Hell yeah. I'm gonna worthy sack a Corrupt Core here. I honestly don't think they're actually that great for us. And another. I'm also gonna Corrupt Core you. And let's go shields. Haunted Echo for even more damage. And sure, I'll get rid of this defend and see what we get. Useful. This is all locked up, and it has been for a while. Thankfully, you know what? If I'm ever gonna get an infinite, I'm kind of glad that it got into the deck near the very end there. We do have another flaw, sure, but I'm glad it came in at the very end there, because a lot of these fights will be. This is an infinite we do set up while we're fighting as well, so it's not always this way, but a lot of the fights will be kind of samey. That's actually the perfectly opening hand. Just in case you were wondering about that. Nightmare Vision, yeah, for nothing. Should have been the Time Warp first. Oops. Should have been Chrono Boost first. Finally, we got the Time Warps. Okay, we lose one backtrack smack there. We did get the power from Beyond Burnt at least. So we've got the extra power this turn. Burn the Ritual Dagger for something. I guess that's pretty much what I was asking for. Okay, Nightmare Vision gets back the Haunted Hand. We use that for making sure I have all the Time Warps. Nightmare, it's a Haunted Hand. Do it again. Time Warp, Nightmare Vision. Gets a Haunted Hand. Haunted Hand. Nightmare Vision gets a Haunted Hand, and then we just go and go and go. This combination is, might I say, dangerously powerful. Sure, it is 2 rares and 2 uncommons, and upgrades, but zero cost draw is always so what's the word I'm looking for here? Dangerous. It is often liable to be part of what ends up becoming broken. Now, you know, how repeatable this build is, that's a completely different question. Not really making aspersions on the quality or balance here. Instead, I'm saying that when I see a card that says 0 cost draw 3, unless it says something like you may not draw any more cards for the rest of your turn, battle trance, then I can usually break it in some way. Like acrobatics you can break, certainly. But it also does have 1 cost associated with it, so you have to find a way to gain energy in your break as well. But when there's 0 cost things, like 0 cost attacks and 0 cost draw, as well as 0 cost reform your draw, it's extremely dangerous. It's a defend. Don't care about any of that at all. I'll go Gifts from Beyond to try and make sure that if we do have a slow start, we'll be fine afterwards. Chrono Boost into Devil's Due. Should have been Time Warp first. Ah, got it again. Time Warp will float to retract. Doing that whole business again. Messed it up there. It's okay, we burnt out a couple of the garbage cards. Oh, I forgot about those. It's fine. Hopefully we get the ability to burn out some of these too. Get rid of the Bewildered, certainly. Oh, it drew before it returned these. Dang. I'm gonna worthy sack this Charge Barrage because it's not really gonna pull its weight in this fight. I just want 0 cost attacks specifically. Fine. Love all of that extra energy. Now, Time Warp into Searing. Float to retract, obviously. Getting both of those out. I need to make sure that I have all of the good cards played by the time the enemy dies. This is going to bring back a Far from Beyond. Those both have Ethereal on them. I just lost access to either, like, oh god. Wow. If I burn all of this out, I just have infinites, right? It's just those. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, and then we can infinite down the next 2. Oh god. Time Warp. Time Warp. Bring back the... Oh god. Where are you? Haunted Hands. Time Warp. Time Warp. God. Okay, at least Haunted Hands now always at the bottom. But we put the infinite together and it's going off. Chrono Boost is so good. Otherwise, this would have taken 1 billion years. Thank you, Chrono Boost. Really looking out for my schedule. Okay, and then Nyao comes back and we start doing it again. You don't get to escape from this one, Nyao. I'm pretty sure none of the other infinites actually... No, wait. One of the other infinites, I think, did get to Nyao. Now, it's important that I make sure that all of those survive the Niao death as well, so... We need some Nightmare Vision for something that isn't that important, but is an attack. Ritual Dagger. 1. Kill. Okay. Draw anything here, we lose all of those cards. We've got 3 cards in the deck. Who needs anything else but these 3 cards, huh? Not me. I took the wrong card. Which, if anything, proves my point, right? Who needs anything except for these cards? Not me. I only need these cards. It's because it looked a little like Haunted Hand to me. Okay, and we're good now. Back to... Haunted Hand cycles. And then Nightmare Vision gets back. This Powers from Beyond is fine. And do we kill? Great. Yeah, and now we just infinite until the end of the fight. Whew. Okay. Good lord. I was just trying to increase the tension. We were never actually in trouble. I was just trying to make it dramatic. Bring this same one back again. Remember when this was a retract build? Yeah, me too. What a wild time that was. But what a wild as hell time this is. So what? Last Hexaghost episode, we had 42 decks, and this one we have 40 strength. Both of them in the final fight. Yes. Get him. Gonna have to see Meow's closing message here as well after the victory screen. Shows a pretty good score there, as well as a beyond perfect. And as you might imagine, combo got activated there as well for playing 25 cards in a single turn. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire Downfall. That has been the Hexaghost and an infinite with them, as well as the Retract build. A bunch of fun things in a single episode. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on this game, past, present, and future, as well as links to the Steam's workshop where you can pick it up for yourself. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and we will see you next week.